Okay, first of all, I would like to ask you all very welcome to this live webinar arranged by Kutze Nordic. And today's topic is learn how to do a simple denture setup with Delara. And the technician to show this is Mr. Ilkka Garaisi. This arrangement is live broadcasted here at the Kutze headquarters in Sweden. We are located in Sweden, and Mr. Ilkka is located in his own laboratory in Vasa, Finland. So it's really a Nordic arrangement, and very nice to have you all here. We have attendees from all over Europe, which is really nice to see. So I will do a short introduction of Mr. Ilkka. Ilkka Garaisi is a dental technician and a denturist. He's a clinical dental technician. He has 40 years of experience as a dental technician and 28 years of experience as a denturist. And he has treated over 7,000 patients with removable dentures. He's also president of the Finnish Denturist Organization and vice president of European IFD. He's also teacher of the denturist specialty program in Kuopio, Finland. Ilkka also runs his own clinic in Vasa, Finland, where he is located right now. And Ilkka has been involved in the development of our new dental teeth line Delara, and he will both demonstrate and explain the unique benefits of our new denture teeth line. If you have any special questions, please send them on the chat, and we will answer them by the end of this presentation. So with these words, Mr. Ilkka, I hand over the word to you in Vasa, Finland. Please, Ilkka.
Thank you, my colleague Håkans, and thank you for this opportunity from Kutze to make this the course to set up how to use the Delara teeth. First, I would like to speak about Delara teeth. It is a special project that I've been involved with that, and especially in designing the tooth and the colors. One of the team, but of doing that tooth. It took us 3 years to build this all the sizes, and especially the posteriors also, and especially for nice setting. Now the system here that I had so long time experience of setup, and I tried many kind of ways to set up, but I tried to find the most easy and quickly way to set up, and to do it so easy that you don't need to do or use any special equipment for that, just in very easy way and basic way to do the setup. And because I am a clinic dental technician over 28 years on this time, I had a lot of patients, thousands, over 7,000 patients. So I have now more ideas of which tooth and sizes you use them for full dentures and partial dentures. Of course, partial dentures, they are more easy to do it, but full dentures, it is the most difficult thing how on our job. So always when the patient coming, we looking for the level of the occlusion, and we build the schabloon, and what's that in the bite with the wax, and we register the bite also, and after that we put the bite, and we of course we check with the patient the color. The patient he say directly which colors he would like to have and which kind of wave of the tooth. Normally we check it from the nose, and the wave of the tooth, and especially that sign and the medial sign, and then we put that on the wax. It's very important that from the dentist or the clinic dental technician to sign the level of the occlusion of the up denture and the highness of the bite. So that's important, and if the clinic doing that and coming to the lab and you don't see the patient, so it is very difficult to the technician to do that thing. So we put we registered with the patient the bite, and after that we see the color and then the size. In this situation that I have today, it is depends. Our case is a woman case, because the women, they are very important for them, how they look, how it's outside looking. The man, it is more would like function to eat good. So there is some difference between one and another, and especially the sizes of the tooth. So also it's been built the Delara tooth for both size, both sex, that you can see the woman or women's tooth. So now we have a woman that we took the bite with that. So the first thing that we sign here, the wave of the tooth, which kind of size we need from the tooth, and we wrote it there in the clinic that it is to this client, it must be Delara A2, and the size is T45. So we take that from the box here. Of course, the colors of Delara, it is very good. They are all by Vita colors, and it's very nice, beautiful colors. So with this case, we need A2 45, T45. It's a very beautiful long tooth, and it's really nice looking in the mouth. And then lower teeth, it is L36, and the back teeth, the posteriors, I use normally 32L. So I begin slowly to work on that stuff and this setup to show you that it is really very easy way to do it. So I set always the teeth on this way. I put, now you can push the camera here that we can see it more. So the first thing, I set the teeth in this way, and then when you are going to set up, you must be sitting very good position, and all your looking is on that setting. I use also just simply way of a plate that I can put the up system here, that I can see the level of the occlusion. Here I use wax paper, and all what I need for setup, only I use the small knife for setup, and this for waxing, and this is for putting the shoulders ready. So I don't use a lot of instruments. I put them in way that I can find them very quickly and easier. This patient have, if I take this, both of them, you can see that I put the signs that she have a little bit, the lower is going to the side more on the right side than the left side. So when I begin to set up this work, I must take the number one side a little bit out, and the left side normally set up. And that I've been doing when I've been put it in the clinic already, that I build the wax with that. That's very important, the information coming from the clinic to the lab. So it's important to have also from all the kind of information coming from the lab to the lab from the clinic. I use a lot of kind of articulators. There's one articulator that now I use it for this. I use also older ones. I use that ones. And I use also bigger one. You know, you can use any articulator, but the most important thing that you use 3-point articulator minimum. Don't use never this only the small one occludators. So they are not good ones. Why? Because you can control with this in the front always here the movement of the patient. So of the low of when you try the movement of the setup, the occlusion. And so let's try to set up. The most important thing that what I'm using, what's taking the most time, it is how to set up number 1, 21 and 11. That's the most important thing and the most difficult way and taking the most time of the setup. It is the first 6 tooth. So always I set up the up side. I don't touch the down yet. Many people, they try to do it, that they try to do, for example, the left side of the patient, and after that they use the left side of the low, and then up the same, and then the low, another side. No, I found on this time and this experience that the most easy thing and the most sure working thing that you set up all the teeth first up, because it's very important that up low it is sitting very good, and the down one it is moving very nicely and peaceful. So I will begin now to set up, and we put the camera a little bit closer, and then I use the gas. I have another machine here, but I don't use it now. I have it with the gas also. I have a wax here and a paper for cleaning the knife always after when I do the setup. So I try now, the first thing I try to do number 1. So I have signed, I assign the mesial or medial like this, and then I take wax away. It's very, any technician know this system how to do it. So on my left hand I take the tooth, so my both hands working on the same time. There's not only one hand working, but both hands working, and it's making that very easy to work with. So use and then you push the tooth in the place, and then I take the plata and push number 1 on the place. So remember, this is the most difficult work that in technicians work, that it is to set up the dentures full up and down. It's the most difficult. If you know to do it, you can do anything else in removable dentures. And then I put the number 11. You know, my friends, I can do that so quickly, but I try to do it as slowly as possible that you can see everything. You know, on this, I can do that in almost 20 minutes. It will be ready up and down setup. But because it's easy to set up this tooth, so the most time taking it's to set up the tooth. Now you can see that it is put on. And then number 22. It is really easy and very beautiful tooth. This remember, my friends, that I'm not here any seller. I'm not selling you anything. I'm just telling experience of technicians' work. That's not my job in culture and to sell these teeth. I'm just saying my experience with these teeth and how they are really functional. Very good. They made especially for technicians that they really would like to make very good work and very high quality work and in easier work. Of course, nowadays the people say that, oh, it's not in computers, or you can do that in computer. I said, yes, you can do that in computers, but you must know first to do it by hand, and then you can use that on computers. So number 2 is there. So they are really beautiful teeth. And now I will show you closer to the camera. So number 1, and it's contact. Number 2 is not in contact. Number 3 is in contact with a level. So now I don't continue to the other side. To the same side, but I put now also the number 12 and number 13. And now and then when you put it that in number 12, you must remember that this side you must make it a little bit waver. And this number 12, it's on the place. Then we continue with number 13. Yes, so it's that number 13. It's in the place, and now you can see that it's so easy to set up with that teeth. Very nice looking. And now to begin to put the posteriors. So I begin from the side, the left side of the patient. I don't know why, it's just routine that happened to me. So I take number 24 and fix it in the place. It's really easy way to put it. And then when I put the number 4, it's very important that the cusp, buccal and palatinal cusp on contact on the plate. See? And then I check it a little bit with a down one, or maybe it's too much out. Then I push this tooth inside. Yes. And then again, number 25. And again, I put that the both of them in contact. Many people, they say, okay, why don't put this buccal open? We can do so, but it's easier and quicker if you do it with the both of them in contact. The both cusps are in contact with the level. And then number 6, it is the most difficult thing to do it. It's number 6. How the position of number 6 is. That's all the secret of the setting up. It is how to set up this. And then I put number 6. I put this number 6 in very special. Let's try to put it in the camera that they will see it very good with a level. Thank you. So I put it with a level. You see that it is open. All the cusps are open. Then when I use the level, it's a little bit moving. You see? It's very, very easy, you know. And then I put another side. I have 2 people here around me looking what I'm going to doing here. So all kind of voices here coming, and in our clinic we have the lab, we have also dentists here and dental hygienist here also on the same. So now the same thing, I use that with number 14. The same cusp, both of them, they are in contact. And if you see that it is going quite quickly, just because you know exactly how to do. This is beautiful tooth to set up, because many technicians already here in Finland already moved, especially clinical dental technicians, they changed their old tooth way to set up, and they're using Delara. They are selling very well here in Scandinavia, and especially in Finland. Well, in Finland, we have a lot of patients that they have full dentures, because the way, you know, after the Second War, it was very heavy time in Finland, and a lot of people that they've been born in the 30s and 40s, they could not getting any dentist help, so they have a lot of dentures in the mouth. By the way, to be clinic dental technician, it is very, very good, because you as a technician, you can work with the patient directly, and you get all the information that you really need. You got it from the mouth, and you can do it exactly. And now I put the same way. Let's put in the camera. So I put just a little bit moving, and then number 6 is moving like this. Remember that persons that they are using dentures, they don't use the teeth, the bite, they don't use it like we have own teeth. The movement of the dentures, they are very small and very short. It's not, let's say, like animal or cow or something like this, that they move all the jaw down, but just they do it in small way. So now I have up already done, and now it's very easy for me to set down because up it is on the way. So if you, I'm sorry that you can't see because I said now up, I didn't catch nothing, but here it is open. It's not perfectly down. So I must take a piece from down. And then I sign number 5. I begin from the back to the front. I don't do from the front to the back. Why? Because I want to check that the movement is working. The most important thing, it is how these teeth are working together. That's the most important thing. When you teach any technician, you must teach him how God created us, how he tried that we will have the occlusion working well. So I'm beginning from down number 36. I don't put number 7 yet, not in this moment. First, I do number 6 because it is the most difficult, the important thing. Listen and look that I don't drill nothing from the tooth. I don't drill nothing from the tooth. It is just completely going perfectly occlusion. Look, perfectly. You don't need to drill nothing from the tooth, that it's sitting perfectly from inside and outside. And also another side. Number 6, and then I will show you the movement. It's very important in this moment to check you see it's going perfectly there. And then I will put a little bit wax that it will catch. This is only the number 6 yet. Wait a minute, it will be very easy to do that. I will fix there a little bit wax, and then I will try the movements. To the side movement. Now, number 6 is both of them, they are okay. Here is a little bit change from the wax. Perfectly. Other side, check that everything is occlusion is perfectly. So a lot of denturists, they moved, they already using only Delara because it's very easy to do it and good price. So now we have the tooth is only number 6. Now I try to make retrusion. Look, it is perfect. Sorry, it is retrusion. It is very good on this side and on this side. Look, you don't need to drill nothing. And let's see the sides, the movement of the side. Here, perfect contact. And another side. And another side. So the patient is now doing to the right, to the left. And this is contact. So we have perfect contact with the teeth. So we continue. with this. We continue with that. I continue now to put number 5 and number 4. It's really easy way to set up. Don't try to another ways is the most quickly side loosen. Now I don't need to drill nothing. You see, it's working without drilling. With another companies, very old companies and very good teeth, you need to drill. Here you don't need to drill nothing. Look, it's going perfectly, setting well. You see, perfectly sitting. And now I put another side before I try to the movement, because number 6 is working well. So it is this tooth. You know, my colleagues, I've been doing these teeth and trying to build these teeth, and especially the back teeth, the occlusion, 12 sets before I found the really size how to, and the good way to not drill nothing from the tooth. And believe me, all the patients that I've been doing with Delara, I don't have a lot of control afterwards, because the cusp, they're working so well. Very few of the patients coming back and say that it's a little bit hurting here or there. Now, I have now the occlusion here ready. I put some wax. It's not here the time. I don't do it that quickly. Believe me, I'm doing that very slowly in my way. I don't do that slowly like normally. I do it much quicker. Well, I have more experience, of course, and it is so easy to set up with these teeth. Now, I have now the most important tooth. I didn't really yet try it, but I will try it now. Look, it's working. And to the side, it's working. On another side. Sorry. It's working. So it's very easy to set up with this. So that what we speak, that it's easy to set up, it is coming from, let's say, experience way how to set up these teeth. So now I put number 7. I do first the first set up, number 7. That's number 7. I put another side before up. Why? It's very easy to say that because I number 7 put it and try it with my eyes to continue the side of number 6. So I don't know if you can see it well. And then I put them number 7 up. And this, by the way, this Delara thing, if you are using the computer, you can do that also with computers. CAD-CAM, yes. So now we have number 7 here. And if we check the movement, you can see that even number 7 is in contact. Both sides. It's in contact. It is so easy. You don't see, my friend, I didn't need to drill nothing. No drilling, nothing. It's easier to put this tooth. And of course, it's experience making that, but I made these teeth designed these teeth that it is easy to any dental technician to use them and to do very good work and quality work also in the lab. So we try also the other side. It's perfect contact, you can see. So almost there. So we have only the what rest. It is the front teeth down. So I begin with number 3. And another 33 now, 43 I put it. And now when I put number 3 here, you check the movement. Yes, it's with number 2 contact. Silloin aika Martinille. Sano Martinille, tämä otsikas on täällä. Sorry that speak some Finnish here. I think that maybe you learned some Finnish in the same time, not only to how to set up. So and now how to put high the contact. Now we check the movement. Oh, it's too short. Then I will put them a little bit upper. And put some wax. And you can see, my friend, that it is almost done. And it is not that quickly that I done it. It's just normal speed. And now I check the movement. Number 31 must be a little bit higher, like this one. Hola. So it is now working perfectly, the both sides. So it's done. So I don't know what's time taking. It's taking half an hour, less than half an hour, but it is that's good in this tooth that it is very, very natural, and the patients like these because they are looking very natural, and they are nice as a technician to work with. So I don't know, Håkan, what you think that do we?
I'll share my webcam.
So, any questions you would like to ask me about that?
Yeah, let me see. Nice, Ilka. Nice work, I must say. I'm impressed. I'm a dental technician by myself, but I'm impressed how quick and easy you did that. And
it's not easy. You just need experience. But
yeah.
you must know to do it rightly. Many people, they make it too complicated. It's not that complicated work. If just you know exactly how to do, then it will be okay. And the way to set up, the easiest way to set up.
It's really nice to see it, how easy you did it. Now it's time for questions. I have actually a few questions that came up here, Mr. Ilka, and one question is it's actually from an Italian person that is asking, let me see now, Ilka, do you have to do some kind of drilling or grinding to fix the bite after setup?
No, I don't need to do nothing. I don't do that drilling nothing with the tooth because it's made especially for no drilling. It's made so easy to do it, and you don't need to drill nothing. When you maybe need to drill after you put it in the cuvette and after that you cook it, you know, with the acrylic. If you use very good acrylic, high cure, you don't need even to drill there. And in the mouth, when you put these dentures in the mouth, you will see that you don't need to drill nothing because it's working just in the normal articulator. It's working in the mouth also. And normally when the people that they have full dentures up and down, they don't use that, you know, they don't eat like this. They eat very low and very small movement, that these short ways, and that's the most important thing that you know when you full dentures do.
Okay, good. Ilka, I have another question here.
Yeah.
How long time does it take normally to do a full setup for denture?
Me, for me, or for another person? For me, it's taking maybe, normally it's take 1 hour, 1.5 hours for normally, but for me, because this tooth, and especially Delara, you take half time of normal setup with another tooth on the market.
Okay.
So the most quickly that what I done already with Delara is 22 minutes. Full dentures up and down, setup, only setup.
Okay, good.
In my way, you do it on my way. If you do it with another ways, I don't know, but I'm just saying on this way that it's working perfectly. Why to begin to try to use another ways that they are more complicated?
Yeah, okay. It's good. It's nice to see that people are, how do you say, enthusiastic about this live webinar. Questions are rolling in here. We take another one from UK. Are the cuspal angles deep, shallow? Cuspal angles deep, shallow. The angles of the cuspal or the shallow?
Of the tooth. You mean the tooth? Yeah. We try because we have the angle, you know, of the tooth. It is because we are clinic dental technician. We decide the level and how the tooth is coming and where it is coming. So when you set up the number 4, for example, it must be the contact, but number 6 it must be open and angle. It is a little bit like this. Then it's working. You know, it's working. Never do the movement very high. It's not working with full dentures. It's because the patient is not moving a lot. We are not like cow, you know, we're doing very small ways to use the teeth, and especially this tooth built it for that, and the occlusion built it for that.
Okay.
I hope that I answered that question, if I understood it right.
Yeah, I think so. It's no other question regarding that coming up, so I think you answered that very good. Okay, another question is, what are the key things when choosing the size of the teeth?
Well, when I take the impression or I take the bite from the patient, so when I first put the occlusion, you know, the side, the table of the occlusion, this, you know, that here, and this size from the eyes. So afterwards, if the man or a woman, you know, everyone would like to have his own experience of his tooth maybe they have their pictures, how their teeth was before they took it out, and you see the pictures. And if you don't have nothing, then you take the signs and from this side of the nose, and you just draw a line. And if you try it in your mouth in the moment and take it down, you will see that you will catching number 13 and number 23 in the middle. So it's very easy to see how it is the size of the tooth. And because we have here with the Kulzer made it, this table, and then you will have here the size of every tooth here.
Yeah.
The sizes of the tooth and on which side and how the wave of the tooth is. So it's very easy to find it. Listen, my friend, this teeth that we have it is the most useful sizes in the world. I took from my experience, I've been using a lot of sizes from the world tooth that it's been on the market. There's some German, there's Italians, there is also from UK good teeth coming, you know, around the world. So the most big sizes being used, it's here. You don't need to take from that company this size and that company that size to have it here on this in one table in one place.
Yeah. Okay, Ilkka, that's great, because we just got here, you know, a new tooth. It's called Delara Tooth Selector. Can you see that?
Yes.
It's a new tool that has came to our office in Sweden, and it's a tool that you easily can select the size of the tooth by measuring exactly what you just mentioned. By the nose wings and everything. So this, for those of you that is interested to learn and know more about this, please send us an email and we will give you more information about this great tool from Kulzer.
And of course, you ask about the sizes. I forget to say that also the level, how high the tooth is, it's how much the smile of the patient, how much they want that the tooth will seem. So how the length of the tooth.
Yeah. Okay.
This one from the middle of number 3 to number 3, and here is the size of the smile. You can write it or draw it on the wax.
Okay. Good, Ilkka. I have another question here. Let me see. Someone here from actually Germany. I think it was a great presentation, excellent, easy way of showing how to do this great setup. Nice work, Mr. Ilkka.
Thank you.
Also another question here. I think I can answer that right away, where you can buy Delara teeth. It's a question from a person in Finland. That's our distributor in Finland is Plondent. They are selling Delara tooth and Kulzer tooth line in Finland, particularly Delara. We also have other dealers there. Okay, another question, Ilkka. We still have time. How do you select the color of the tooth?
Oh, that's that's a problem. This is always, many people ask me first, when I do the work with the client directly, I ask always which kind of colors you would like to have. For example, they don't know, oh, you are professional, you can decide for me as a color. So also how it depends on the age, how old the patient is, how much it is the color more darker. So everybody, you know, the most that be used in the world, colors by Vita, it is the A, A2, A3, A3.5, and A4. And some sizes of D or C. So that's the most what you're using in full dentures.
Yeah.
So, and I use a lot A2, A3. If it's A2, this patient that we had now, she's only 52 years old. So, I didn't put very dark tooth. I put a little bit lighter, A2. She wanted, because the older ones tooth, they are quite white. So
Yeah.
it's easier to put A2 for her. Of
Okay.
course, if it's a little bit older, let's say the color of the skin also, it depends. So it's darker skin, it shows all, even you put a 3.5, it's looking very lightly. So it depends on the dark skin and on how much white. Here in Scandinavia, we have more lighter color skin, so we use lighter tooth also with that. Especially we try this teeth in the mouth and under the lip and to show the people, the patient, which kind of course, it's not our problem as a technicians, because the dentist tell us which color he would like. But if you are a clinic dental technician, you must use that with your patients directly and decide, because he said, no, it is too light, it's not too dark or something like this. You say it's different also. It's do my shirt, it's light or darker. So it's taste, something that you don't decide in front of people.
Yeah, good. And you also have bleach, the 2 bleach colors there, the really white ones on the color shade.
Yes. We have this American side.
Yeah, American color.
I put that here. They are really white. We said that American, they are really white.
Yeah.
Zero color. They say 0 colors. Here is A1, and this is, and you can see that 01, it's looking dark. I don't know if it's clear, that camera, but you can see this is A1, but this is 0, American 0 colors, that they are white.
Okay.
It's going also, they sell that in the States and South Africa, South America also. I've been happy to see that it's already there.
Okay, Ilkka. I just want to fill in here that we are planning at Kutzer Nordic to arrange some hands-on setup courses with Mr. Ilkka. So if you're interested, please send your name and of course your email to us, and we will get back to you with information, with dates and so on. So please do that. We have interested labs and technicians that wants to participate in this.
I think it's very important that technicians, we would like to do it by hand, and why with camera it's not that perfect to understand what's going on, but when you see it in the place and try it with your hands, it's very good, step by step, so it is easier to learn it and to set up quickly. And learn to use. It is really beautiful tooth, and it's very good tooth. Listen, my friends, I'm a not seller here. I'm just technician saying my experience. Håkan is the seller, so speak with him.
Thank you, Ilkka, for that. And I will end this live webinar with, of course, saying to you, Mr. Ilkka, great presentation and really nice time. And thank you again for sharing your experience to show how to do a simple denture setup with Delara. So
thank you, and greetings to everybody from Finland.
Yep, and also from Sweden, and thank you to all the attendees. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.